Do you know what the most visited page of a blog is? It is the About page. Do you really know what the About page is really used for? You're probably thinking that the About page of your blog is about you. Actually, it is. But it is something that goes further. It is about what your blog is to your audience and telling your story. It is where new readers learn about you and what offers the blog to them. Hi, I'm Ramon Tarruella, and in this video I'm going to teach you how to write the best About page for your blog. The About page has been a biographical page that uses storytelling to make it more attractive to the reader. Most online blog readers go directly to the About page when they find a new blog they are interested in. All these readers want to know who this fantastic blog creator is that they are about to read. So when was the last time you checked your About page and make sure you are reflecting your brand through this page? You can also use your About page to tell your readers what your credentials are in the area or niche where you operate around and tell readers why they should take the time to read your blog. In this part, you can get these readers to recognize you as someone important in the niche where you operate. This is the opportunity you have to show your visitors how good and valuable you are in this area. When saying that an About page is very important, you have to keep in mind that doing a good About page is difficult. It is not just about putting the biography in there and putting a picture of you. Here, you should be able to tell your readers the reason why they should read your blog. You must tell them why they must trust you. Now I'm going to tell you the steps you need to take to create a good About page for your blog. Number 1, define what value you will give to your readers. Your About page should explain in a whole or, for the most part, the value readers will receive as a frequent reader of your blog. Readers are indeed going to want to learn from you and know who you are, but they also want to know how you can help them. That's why before you start writing your About page, you should be clear what makes your blog useful to your readers and what kind of reader it is made for. In this part, you have to say why they must care about reading your blog and what value your blog will have to their lives. Number 2, you must define how your site is oriented to. In this part, you must explain what type of reader you are expecting to have based on what you offer. You should be clear that you are only interested in having readers interested in your blog niche. Your readers need to be interested in your blog for the specific content you provide, more than anything else. The reason for this is because they are going to be your future customers. You should make your site visitors realize whether your blog will be useful to them, depending on the type of information they are looking for. This is the only way for you to connect with your readers because it is not about having many readers but also interested readers. It is possible that many visitors who visit your blog for the first time close your page. This happens because when they read your About page, they may realize that this blog is not for them. This is not bad, on the contrary. It is good because you are interested in having people who are interested in what you offer and not any type of person. When many bloggers are starting out, they think that making content for their blog aims to reach all readers. They think that everyone needs what they offer. Therefore, they don't want to exclude anyone. But the reality is quite the opposite. What needs to be done is to make every new blog visitor realize that your blog's content may or not be for them since the beginning. The only way for them to make the decision is because you're going to let them know. This is why you have to define well the kind of audience you will write for, because the success of your blog and your business will depend basically on this. Number 3, you must define the biography of your site. In other words, you need to define your blog. Tell people what your blog is about and why you create it. And you should tell them how your blog can help them. You should always keep in mind that people read blogs to gain knowledge and to entertain themselves. What many bloggers do is talk about themselves, and the reality is that their readers are interested in learning how their site will benefit them. Once they understand this, they will become part of your customers, prospects, and followers. Before you start writing your personal biography, you must answer the following questions. Why should someone read my blog? What will visitors get from my post? Are they going to get inspiration? Business advice? Tell them what they're going to expect from your blog. What kind of post will I write? What does my blog have credibility? You can answer these questions by saying where your content has been shared, saying the years of experience you have in the niche, how did your site start. Here you can tell if you were inspired by some events occurring in your life when the passion of your niche began. In this part, you can tell them a story. Number 4, your personal biography. Tell your visitors about yourself. Tell them who you are and why they should trust you. You must prove that you are someone with a lot of knowledge in the area of your blog. In this part, it is always good to write it with a little personality. Here you can tell how your life relates to your blog or your business. You must think that your About page is like an interview you are doing to yourself. You must say how your blog adapts to your life. Why did you start it? When your passion for the niche of your blog began. You can add things like the city where you live, the hobbies you have, or anything that defines you. Something that can connect you with your audience. Number 5, share your story. You can tell your story to your visitors, but you only have to say the most exciting and relevant parts. In this part, you should talk about yourself as the superhero you are or who you want to become. In this part, you will connect with your readers on a somewhat personal level and tell them what inspired you to create your blog. When you think about your story, keep the following points in mind. What made you start your blog or start your business? What's your big what? What makes you continue? Why should your readers read your blog? Keep in mind that you are just another person who works in this niche. That's why you have to try to show how special you are when you create your story. You should tell your readers about your experience in the niche. You must get them to trust you so they can come to love you and love your blog. You can take advantage of your site's history in this part and report whether your content is being displayed on sites with authority in the niche as a guest blogger. Number 6, place your photo. Readers tend to trust people more once they see them. That's why it is good to include a professional photo of yours with an excellent resolution. The photo mustn't be blurry. You would be surprised how many people put blurry photos on their About page. All it does is hurt them. The only way to achieve personal communication on a personal level with people is by showing your face. Just put yourself in people's shoes. Would you trust someone behind a mask? Always try to use your photography in a creative way to achieve a unique and fascinating look. Try to make sure the photo is the right size, not very small and not blurry. Number 7, show off about your favorite and most popular post. This can be used in a way to advertise your best post, especially those that are more useful or those that are more entertaining. If you can include at least 5 of them in the middle of the page, do so. Make sure they look good on this list. Number 8, include your contact information. How can readers contact you? Ask yourself how good a biography can be if you don't leave any contact information. Tell your visitors how they can contact you, either for help or something related to your blog. In case you have a contact page on your blog, you can add a link in this part for them to use. You can also place links to your social media accounts. Number 9, a call to action. Once you have got the whole written part ready, it is vital to get a good summary and put something important that leads to a call to action. A call to action is something that encourages readers to take some kind of action. The type of call to action you can use may be subscribe to your mailing list or simply say hello on Twitter. The importance of having a call to action in this part is that you need the person who reads your About page to stay with you for an extended period. What you don't want is for people to read your contact page, love it, and just forget that your blog exists. By getting them to subscribe to your mailing list, you make sure they will follow you for a while. You can even place this call to action on various parts of your About page. You can even place an opt-in form on your About page. Number 10, additional things to consider. You can add extra things to your About page to make it stronger. Among them are funny facts. You can put funny facts about yourself, but without exaggerating them. Your favorite tools. Here you can say which tools your readers can use. These can be both plugins, program software that you use frequently or you want to recommend to your visitors. Recognitions, awards, and achievements. In this part you can place this type of information that will strengthen your reputation in the niche. Quotations. You can share your favorite quotes in this part because your visitors may like the same quotes as you, which helps creating a connection with them. The place you work. You can take pictures of your office or where you blog. This is widely used when doing a business blog. A short video. If you still want to get further and make a better About page, you can record a video showing up and telling your story. Testimonials. In this part you can include your best customers' testimonials, the work you have done, or the positive feedback you have received from your past or existing clients. After viewing this video, you should understand how to write the best About page for your blog. In case you still don't have it clear, I would like you to comment in the comment section. What doubts do you still have about it? Another important thing is that you must continue educating yourself about this topic. That's why I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel so that you can receive much more free information about this topic and other internet marketing strategies. In the same way, I recommend you to press the small bell next to the subscribe button. This way you will receive alerts in your YouTube account and your email at the precise moment when I publish a new video, so that you can be informed much more sooner than other users. Last but not least, I would like to invite you to join my mailing list. You will be informed every time I add new content to my website, and you will receive by email a free internet marketing PDF report every Monday. These reports are concise and easy to read. They will help you quickly understand the information you need to promote your business online. So be sure to subscribe to my mailing list as well. It is completely free. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you later in the next video. Goodbye.